Yeah, 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 Turn the volume up and let it flow. Juiced up, Jabba's got the best show. Dropping hot takes with that heavy glow. Breaking down the ring like a pay-per-view blow. Juiced up vibes hit like a pile driver. Spin the tails hotter than a wildfire. It's the podcast kings calling all the liars. From backstage chaos to the main event desire. Suplex the truth with stats so raw.
Yes, sir. We back.
Back at it. We back at it.
Back at it like a crack
Still
addict.
savage,
You feel
still
me?
Savage. Yeah.
You know.
Guys, it has been one hell of a week. It is the Raw after Mania, the Smackdown after Mania, and now it's the weekend after Mania. And we're just recovering at this point.
Just recovering.
Just recovering.
My voice is finally back. You know.
Oh man,
Yeah.
the excitement's worn off a little bit. The anger, the happiness, all the emotions we went through this past week. But I am looking at today as the start of a brand new season on the Juiced Up Jobbers. Because if you guys don't know, we started this show. It was Backlash. We started it last year.
Yeah.
It was Backlash predictions or reactions. I can't remember which one. But it was May.
It was Backlash.
It was Backlash. So we are on the road to Backlash. So now I'm using this as season 2, episode 1. Yeet, let's go. So one thing now we are going to start kicking these shows off with is we're going to be answering some questions, maybe doing little drafts. We're going to do some fun stuff to kick us off in the beginning of this. This week we are doing a 5-pick draft, and this week's topic is WWE returns. So me and Axe are going to have to go back and forth. We got 5 selections. WWE returns all time.
Yes, sir.
Now, since this was my idea this week, it is Axel's turn. He will kick us off with that.
All right, and before I kick it off, shout out to all 9 of you that are here right now joining us. Don't forget to like that video, subscribe if you're new here, and again, share it to your uncle, bro. I know he watches wrestling in the basement, bro. I know, but like Chris said, WWE returns. Me having the first pick. I mean, there's only one person I can automatically think of recently when it comes to WWE returns. So I'm gonna go ahead and snag CM Punk returning at Survivor Series.
Okay. Very respectable. Very good return. But I think I'll take my number 1 pick. It's going to be the greatest Royal Rumble return of all time. That is John Cena in 2008.
I fuck with it. So just to go back off of that real quick, so we're not losing time, I'm going to take Triple H returning in 2002.
Very good return. Very good return. Ooh, that's a rough one.
What's up, everybody in the comments? Hello.
All right, so
thank you for the love and support.
I know this is a little cliche, but I'm gonna go back to the Royal Rumble.
Okay.
I'm gonna take Edge return 2020.
Ooh. You know what? Okay. Okay. Well, with that, I'm gonna pick a sleeper. Good sleeper. I'm going to take Jeff Hardy returning back around, I want to say, 2006, 2007, when he showed up and went up against Edge the same night he debuted that Rated R Superstar title. That return.
That is a crazy one.
That's my little sleeper, you know what I mean? Like, yeah.
This is a sleeper pick. But for my third, I'm going to take the return Raw after Mania. Can't remember which Mania it was. I think it was 28. After 28, John Cena standing in the ring. Look at that.
Brock Lesnar.
His initial return was wild. Because this was, at least to me,
I'm bugging.
I was still in high school. I didn't read the internet like that. Not for wrestling at least. So I was everything that happened. So when Brock Lesnar
I wasn't.
came out, I was supposed to be asleep. It's like 11 o'clock at night, and I'm like jumping up and down on my bed, going crazy.
Yeah, I wasn't watching those things. I mean, not into those things. I had a computer, but I didn't. Like I said, back then, those group chats were like on AIM, Yahoo Messenger, Reddit. But just to counter that, because I'm really shocked, and shout out to all 15 of y'all showing us love. Don't forget to like that video, and y'all came at the right time because the pick is in. And for
I know what it is.
And for my fourth pick in the WWE Return Draft, I'm going to go ahead and snag Roman Reigns returning in 2020. The beginning of the Tribal Chief.
Okay, that's good. So you know what? I'm going to take the WrestleMania return for my fourth pick. WrestleMania return of your boy and his brother at WrestleMania 33, the Hardy Boys return to WWE.
Man took a tag team. Okay. And with that, the year kind of off, but you'll know once I say it. I'm taking with my last pick, The Rock returning. And I'm talking about the year 20 when he beat CM Punk for the
Yeah.
And the build up
That original return was probably that was my number one return for the longest time. As far as like just in general. I never that pop was insane.
So, for everybody, there's 14 people here. Chris will go first and read down his list. I'll read down mine.
I still got one more.
Oh yeah, you do. That's right. I went first. That's right.
I'm gonna take a personal favorite.
Ooh.
This was a return and almost a debut at the same time because this is 2000. The Undertaker returned at Judgment Day as the American Badass, debuted a new gimmick, and
Risky.
It's a risky pick. I loved it, but at the same time, it was very stupid. Like, he came out and caused a disqualification, and Triple H won. Booking wise, it made no sense. But when the Undertaker came out on that motorcycle, people was hyped. I was hyped.
People was hyped.
I remember that was one when my granddad used to steal cable, and he would record the pay-per-views for me, and I would watch them back on the VHS tape. I had that tape for the longest time. But yeah.
If Shush was here, he would have said Carlito's return. All right, bro. You're not wrong, though. He would have said Chad Gable returning. Yeah,
something crazy. All right, so read your list down real quick.
My list, I mean, it's all over the place. I should have, rearranged it. But I think it went CM Punk returning at Survivor Series. Yep. I want to say after that, it was Triple H coming back in 2002. Then it was my sleeper pick, Jeff Hardy, coming back around 2006, 2007, that time. Then Roman Reigns returning in 2020, the start of the Tribal Chief. And then let's be honest, I could have picked so many returns. The motherfucker returned so many times. But and then with my
returns to SmackDown.
And then with my last pick, I had The Rock coming back in 2011.
Man, that's a solid list. I can't wait to post this on TikTok and stuff and actually get these. So my first pick was John Cena returning at the Royal Rumble 2008. Then it was Edge returning at the Royal Rumble 2020. Brock Lesnar's return in 2012.
I think it was 2012.
It was 2012 because it was after Cena's match with The Rock where he lost. Raw after Mania. And then I had the Hardy Boys return at WrestleMania 33. And then my last was the Undertaker's return at Judgment Day 2000.
Valid battle.
We will be posting that up, and we'll see what the best one win. But yeah, we're gonna be doing stuff like that every week. It's gonna be fun. But let's start off real quick. Just a quick announcement. Next week, like you guys heard me say, if you were here in the beginning, we're coming up on a year of the Juiced Up Jobbers. So next week we are having a 1-year anniversary Jeopardy, and this was created by yours truly, of course. We're going to have tons of guests.
One day we'll give Chris a break. Whenever he wants it, we'll be here to give him that break. But,
I enjoy making these Jeopardies. I'll be honest with you. About 80% of that Jeopardy was finished the same day we finished the last 3.
Crazy.
I felt inspired, and I knocked out, I want to say at least, I think 5 categories. This one has 8 in the year, so... yeah, guys, it's gonna be a long one.
Hey,
So
more chance for Jose to try to get 1,000 this game. You know.
Yeah, we gotta tell Jose. Jose, if you're listening, your ass better be there next week.
I think he'll make sure to be here because that.
I need my man to break free of the shackles that he was placed in.
Yeah, because oh man, it was rough, especially that 700 question that wasn't his and he knew it.
He knew it. I felt so bad for it.
Like how he would have got 1,000, I think. Then again, maybe not. I don't know, but Jose will be here, guys. I'll make sure of it. I'll make sure he's here. We gonna have that comedy, bro. Y'all know how we do with the Jeopardies every time.
It's always a fun time. But this week, is there anything specific from Raw After Mania that really stood out to you?
I mean, I want to start off by saying the fact that we all knew Rusev was going to make a comeback. We didn't know exactly when. I mean, most of us thought Raw After Mania. It just makes sense. What I liked was the rumors that Fraxium was backstage during Raw and how they set up Rusev returning. Because you see the New Day out there. Then you see another tag team come out and you're thinking, okay, the lights go out. It's like, oh shit, it's Fraxium. Motherfucker swerve us and it's fucking Rusev. I loved how they did that because, again, it shows that, like Triple H said, the motherfucker be paying attention to Twitter. He pays attention to everything that goes on. So he did that purposely to psych us out, and I fucked with it because I was completely expecting Fraxium, bro. I'm like, oh, shit. Fraxium versus the New Day. Oh, shit. No, it was Rusev, and that shit. No Def Rebelled. No Def Rebelled. I kept joking about it the whole time that Rusev's going to come back, and his shit is, I'm Rusev and Rusev crush. Nothing like that. No, unless I heard wrong. I didn't hear no opening words.
I didn't hear any opening.
I didn't. So I fucked with it. The theme song sounds valid. So that's one thing from the Raw After Mania I fucked with because, again, 2 tag teams, you don't expect a single star to come out. But lo and behold, Rusev.
Rusev just came out and tore shit up. So.
We need the old crew back for Jeopardy. I mean, if I'm being honest, bro, Eli and Shush just gonna be there to get like 0 points. So like, I don't know, man. We don't need 3 comedies. You don't need 3 comedy gimmicks. That's too many in one Jeopardy, bro.
I got one for them though. I do. I haven't completed it yet. I'm working on it in the background. Not gonna lie.
Oh man, not the background. What's good, Angel? Appreciate you always stopping by again. For the 14 of y'all here, please like the video, subscribe if you're new, and send it to your uncle, your auntie, your sister, your brother.
Yes, sir. But yeah, I mean, I was really excited to see Rusev again.
17 of y'all now. Love y'all for that.
17 of y'all. Appreciate y'all. Definitely like it.
What's good, Desmond? It's been a minute since I watched it live. Yo, we happy you stopped by, bro. You already know.
Sure.
You missed out on the return draft that we did, but of course we're gonna post it on the TikToks, the Instagrams, and everything like that.
It will be. But yeah, Rusev coming back was great. Stephanie Vaquer showing up.
Oh yeah.
Io Sky was great.
That entire segment.
The ending of Raw. Holy shit.
Bronathan Breaker.
Braun Breaker just showing up. Steiner math and all.
I mean, I don't know if that was like the whole thing, but I would love to think that was the whole thing, to have Braun come out with the original, the signature tribal bloodline coming out. You know, the black hoodie, the black jeans. I'm like, oh, who could it be? And Braun Breaker, motherfucker, what? Braun Breaker versus Roman Reigns is going to be Axel eats dry cereal. I mean, I'd rather eat dry cereal than applesauce and pork chops, my G.
Applesauce and pork chops.
I'd rather eat dry cereal. I'll eat dry cereal right now. It's Fruity Pebbles, so it won't be that bad.
I mean, dry cereal smacks sometimes.
Yeah, dry cereal smacks when you're smacks.
But do we think there's going to be more people added to the stable?
Now, that's something I would love to talk about real quick because I swear I'm the only Austin Theory fan on this planet. But I never once thought of him joining. So when I saw people actually putting him as the third person, I'm like, oh shit. And then I'm like, but what's that? oh, a new evolution. Like, okay, Theory fits that. Randy Orton, because, you know, young, this, that, and the fourth. You got Braun Breaker, that's the fucking Batista. You got Seth Rollins, that's Triple H. I mean, obviously, Paul Heyman ain't wrestling like Ric Flair was.
Oh, yeah. Like,
but it fits so perfect. But I see at least one or two more people, bro. But my honest thought, even though he's on SmackDown, it should be fucking Drew McIntyre, bro.
That stable would be literally like
that shit makes sense.
It does, and that's what honestly I'm kind of like. This is why I don't really care for the brand split. I think the brand split kind of sucks. I mean, when they do decide to follow it, usually they don't follow it that much. But
they follow it. They follow it for like a month. It's just
real quick. Once we'll get to this in a minute. But yeah, fucking, I really want to.
It's funny because I think I know what you wanted to talk about. Like I think I know what
I want to talk about.
I think I'm not sure though, but I think.
Does it involve the World Heavyweight Championship?
Oh no, I thought we was talking about SmackDown. I thought you were saying that. That's why you. No. That's why I thought you said save it for later because I got something to talk about SmackDown because the shit is hilarious.
We got so much to talk about SmackDown, but one other thing, obviously, the Randy Orton popped up. John Cena.
Hold on, real quick, because I gotta address this. I 100% thought Kevin, Drew, and Seth. Let's talk about the rumors that were being had before of Seth Rollins having this faction, and everybody just Kevin, Seth, Drew. They all hate CM Punk. They all hate Roman. Half of it was right. This motherfucker does have a faction. It's being led by fucking Paul Heyman. We ain't think all of that. Braun Breaker? But yeah, shush. You know, just appreciate you putting that.
That would have been great. But no, the John Cena promo, I think that he had on Monday Night Raw, I think him coming out and giving that card to the announcer, the cockiness, I love that. I like that so much more than, honestly, I'm going to be real with y'all, because we're going to talk about this a little later. The John Cena heel turn, while I don't think it's bad, I don't think it's bad. It's just not what I wanted to see when I initially seen him turn. But the promo on Raw, I think, was the best one he's had since he turned heel. I think it was working. Okay,
I was about to say, well, the first one is still up there, though. Like, he broke up with us, bruh.
Oh, yeah. That was... It's... I want to see more of him. I think he's starting to get a little more comfortable in the role.
I think I'm starting to see that he's literally just the heel of what people used to fucking complain about, bro. All the negative things that were said about Cena, that's what he's gonna be as a heel. Grant, like his match.
What's even funnier, what I've really noticed is and a lot of people complain about this, but I think he's doing it on purpose. I swear he is he sounds almost like a cartoon villain when he's speaking.
Because what did they? Oh, we don't want Super Cena. We don't want the superhero, the cartoonish, the different colors. He's playing into everything that was ever used to attack him, bro.
That's what I'm seeing more and more.
Like with the people complaining about the Mania match. Nigga, y'all have always said he only got 5 moves. Y'all always say he can't wrestle. Y'all hate celebrities, and he did those 3 things within the Mania match. Says he's gonna ruin wrestling, and y'all don't think it's part of the fucking story. And don't say y'all don't hate celebrities, cause y'all hate celebrities. Until Bad Bunny and Logan Paul became a thing, y'all hated that shit. And look what he did. Y'all hated Celebrity Mania hosts. You hated celebrity tag team matches. You hated when Bad Bunny took a spot. And I think either Chris said it or Alex. This nigga started his career as a fucking doctor of thugonomics, as a rapper, and who helped him win his 17th title? A fucking rapper. Everything is right in front of y'all. Y'all not seeing it.
We need the John Cena Travis Scott collab.
Bro, I thought we were gonna get it because, again, not to move fast forward, but just to talk about it. I thought Cody, the words were Cody was gonna be on SmackDown. Mm-hmm. So I thought during that Randy and Cena segment when Cena had the belt about to hit Randy, I'm like, okay, Cody's gonna come out. Because there's rumors that they kind of want to do John Cena and Travis Scott versus a tag team, obviously. Cody, and I'm like, okay, but it didn't happen. So I guess Cody's really taking time off, bro.
I mean, he deserves it. I think Cody needs to be away from the scene regardless, and maybe come up for that tag team match if they do it. I don't care if they do it or not.
I don't either, but it just goes with the
I feel
ruining
like they're-
wrestling.
if-
It's
if
just
they're
funny.
going to do a tag team match, it's going to be at like a SummerSlam or something. Like it's not going to be at like Backlash.
People out here are obviously gonna. Do we forget that Jay versus Jimmy exists? Do we forget that Jeff Hardy versus Matt Hardy exists?
He's saying main event, but if we're
Oh, okay, main event.
Okay.
Nigga, Triple H versus Randy Orton. I don't care how long it was. No stipulation.
Triple H versus Randy Orton. Roman Reigns versus Triple H.
Boom.
Brock Lesnar versus Roman Reigns.
Kaboom.
Hulk Hogan versus Yokozuna.
Boom.
Or if you want to even put Bret Hart versus Yokozuna, it wasn't that great.
That's a 2-for-1, honestly.
Undertaker versus Sid Vicious. Like, people don't know history. John Cena versus Miz Angel. There are plenty of worse things I've seen in my life.
The only thing that saved that was The Rock.
Yeah, and what I've said earlier this week was like that match.
Oh yeah, I don't think this was said. Triple H versus Roman Reigns.
Yeah, that match is horrible. But I said this match was not about technical wrestling. It was never going to be a 5-star in the total.
Oh my god, the man told y'all
for a moment. To be honest, all I cared about was John Cena winning 17.
I could tell people
how the match was.
I could tell people that tomorrow I'm gonna make this TikTok. It's gonna be so this, so that, and then I make it, and people would be surprised. And it's like this man says he's gonna ruin wrestling, and y'all surprised at the horrible shit we got. Go watch AEW, bro. Like at this point, go watch Ricochet, bro.
See, when I think, honestly though, I'm gonna be real. When he says I'm gonna ruin wrestling, I always thought that just meant like, oh, he's taking the title and he's gonna retire that title.
Which is part of it.
Which is part of it. Either way, I do think the match.
Oh yeah, on Raw we also got the countdown now.
Oh yeah, he's counting down the days until he's gone. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
so wait, you shush your, bro. That was like a whole year and a half ago, bro. What are we doing? The shoelace content is crazy.
But one thing too is like, what was it? It was the day after Raw. The Rock goes on Pat McAfee's show and comes out here and gives us all these excuses as to why he wasn't there. And I get the whole idea of, oh, we need to sell tickets, but also like, come on, you know wrestling, Dwayne. You know if you start a story, people are going to expect you to be there. I understand the whole thing of it needs to be between John and Cody, and yes, it does. If that was the case, you shouldn't have been there in the first place. Like, at a certain point.
But remember what he said. If it's true, again, people.
If it's true,
people don't believe The Rock for anything, and I mean, it is what it is. You don't want to believe him. I can't do anything about it. But if it is true that he did come back because they needed help with ticket sales, I mean, I get that. That fucking sucks that the chamber wasn't selling out that badly that you had to do that. But I kept saying, and I kept telling people, that is why Travis Scott was there. Because just in case there was still somebody that was going to show up during this match that had something to do with the initial turn of John Cena. It's not who we wanted. I was ready. I was ready to slap the shit out of my arm. But it never came.
And this is my thing, though. When I hear these people talk about slow ticket sales, I don't think it's because of any popularity issues with WWE.
It's pricing.
The goddamn tickets.
It's prices.
So damn expensive. Like, and I seen like things posted online where like the ticket sales weren't that bad at the time when he was talking. So I truly don't know how much I buy it, to be honest.
Because I'll buy it if they wanted to sell out. I get it. If it's only 80% and they wanted 90%, I get it. But that's the risk you take.
Here's my thing.
Just like Bad Blood. Is that what the fuck Bad Blood was? Is that what Bad Blood was? What, were ticket sales that low too? So you needed to start the rumor that something was going to happen, and then you show up, do this shit, and never showed up again until fucking the chamber?
He didn't know. He showed up at the Raw, but he wasn't there as the final boss. He was there.
That's why I'm not counting that. Like he was over here singing Moana 2 songs and shit. Like I'm not counting that.
It's sucking Cody off.
I'm not counting that shit, bro.
Like it was so weird. It was like I don't know. If it was me, knowing what we know now after we watched this whole past week of wrestling, I would have much preferred the build up to John. If I had to pick, John Cena would have won that chamber the same way he did. We wouldn't have had that whole segment after. It's just babyface Cena versus Cody Rhodes. Obviously, Cena still had the heelish tendencies of, he took advantage of CM Punk after he got stunned. He came out talking about best for business after the Rumble. There were hints. And honestly, with the same build we got between Cody and John, it could have been babyface versus babyface. While each one of them, you tease both of them, because Cody could have still came out and been like, you can't wrestle. You could be like, almost like someone's going to turn, but who's it going to be? And then have John Cena turn heel in the middle of the match to win that championship would have been so much better.
And I think that's what Cena said, or that's what one of the rumors said it was supposed to be originally, Cena versus Cody, face versus face. He wanted the turn to be at Mania. And I mean,
I feel like it would have had much more lasting effect. It would, for the story line purposes, it would have made so much more sense.
But I guess, like you said, I mean, ticket sales aren't jumping. Listen, but all I know is I'm still taking it as a W. I was right. I knew that's why Travis Scott was there, just so somebody that was a part of the original segment would show up. But I mean, again, just to go back to that point, John Cena's face, his reaction to Travis Scott coming out, and y'all still don't believe that match is intended to be what he said is to ruin wrestling. Like him knowing the reactions that y'all giving y'all mad, he's just laughing. And y'all still don't want to believe. But also on the ticket sales, me and Monique are trying to go to the Raw that's coming in July. The seats that I usually would have gotten 2 years ago, that would have came out to like $200 to $250. Now we're gonna have to look at $350 to $450, bro. The same seating and everything, and it's like, bro, what the fuck is that? Like, why?
This is why, this is one reason I do miss my old job, because I used to, when I made sales, I would get points instead of commission. Kind of sucked, but one thing was I would always get tickets. I'd get Ravens tickets. I'd get tickets to wrestling events. That's how I went to Elimination Chamber in 2020. I went to Extreme Rules 2019. I went to multiple Raw and Smackdowns because it was just like free tickets. Now I can't do that. I gotta pay. Yeah, Desmond, you're right. TKO is. I'm not gonna say TKO is the worst thing to happen to WWE, but.
I mean, you ask a fan that's 50 years old right now, and they'll dead ass tell you it's Triple H and TKO that's ruining wrestling.
I mean, honestly, it ain't John Cena ruining wrestling. It's TKO. I shouldn't have to finance tickets,
bro.
I shouldn't have to.
I shouldn't have to literally start saving.
I shouldn't have to take out a second mortgage on my house to go to WrestleMania.
I shouldn't have to start saving literally this year to go all the way to Mania. Like, bro, it doesn't plus more. Bro, that's why I'm not going to Raw this Monday. Normal tickets close tickets were 50 to 60. Now they're 150 to 220. It's fucking ridiculous, bro. It's fucking ridiculous. And promises of certain people that don't show up. Nowadays, they used to always give you at least a dark match in the beginning or the end. Sometimes they don't give you either one. And it's like, bro, so what the It's just, the only good thing about shows coming to your place is if you have a Cricket City, you get to meet somebody for free. Like the last time they came here, it was fucking Liv Morgan, but who gives a fuck? My friend spent around $4K for Mania weekend. That's ridiculous. No, that's what the fuck it was gonna be if he went to Mania. Cause that's food, hotel. I saw a video where somebody said one night of Mania, I think it was like a $500 ticket for food or $300. They had like $120 or a $90 beer. Like, fucking excuse me? No, $21 beer. $21 beer. But the burger was like $30 to $40, nigga.
I could believe that a burger and fries being $30.
I'm not doing that, dude. Like, nah.
I'm sneaking shit in.
$30 for a beer?
I'm sneaking in hot dogs in my pants, bro. Like, I'm not doing it.
That shit gonna go.
Beers in my socks.
That shit gonna go beep beep. I'm gonna be like, listen, that's just what it is, man. There's nothing there. It's just
that's insane
for a fucking burger, bro. You could get like three fucking biggie bags at Wendy's for that, bro.
More than that.
I mean,
like,
I'm counting tax too, though. You know that tax be sneaky. It's 30 for a burger. This must be a state of. Oh, that shit. I don't know. I didn't have it, but
man, look. I'm also like a little sad. I ain't gonna lie, because this next weekend, I think it is. John Cena's gonna be at a convention in Philadelphia. I think it was only like $200 something for like a photo op, maybe. I think that's like entrance into the joint and getting a photo op. I was like, man, I gotta go to that. Nah. I was like, shit kicking my ass. But yeah, if any of y'all are in the Philadelphia area, y'all might want to look into that.
Yeah, this shit. I just hope the Cricket Wireless meet and greet is somebody that's worth it, because like,
I don't even know if I have Cricket near me, honestly. I mean, there's got to be one somewhere.
I got like 3 in the area.
I don't think it's there anymore. They got Total Wireless now.
Oh Lord, Total Wireless is crazy. I'm looking at going to the Clash at Paris pay-per-view. You might as well start saving to that.
Start saving for that shit.
Yeah. You ain't going to nothing else but that.
Yeah, you ain't doing nothing else the rest of the year. Your light's gonna be off again.
John Cena's last pay-per-view in Paris, crazy.
Well, it's just gonna pay all that money to go there. Chad Gable ain't gonna be there. John Cena ain't gonna be there. Roman Reigns ain't gonna be there.
Just Otis.
Main event. Otis ain't even gonna be there.
Oh, not even Otis, bro. I was thinking Rusev versus Otis. You know.
Big man slapping man knee. But yeah, let's move on. Friday night SmackDown after Mania. Did you enjoy the show?
It was honestly one of the best SmackDowns in a while. It's probably going to be one of the best SmackDowns this year.
Yeah, SmackDown has been rough watching lately, but
especially it being 3 fucking hours, which I thought was going to be a good idea, but then they stopped using majority of the fucking roster, and it's like, what the fuck?
Yeah, it makes sense.
Like they had a decent roster to do that shit, and now. Speaking of that, I don't know if anybody else noticed, but I noticed as soon as I saw it on my television. I don't know about you guys. It's funny how Charlotte's done right now, and now out comes Nia Jax. Girl was off TV the whole Charlotte run. She was at the Rumble, and that was it. And then that backstage segment with Alexa and the Lily doll, and then all 3 of them was off TV. But kind of funny, don't you think? And then Charlotte talking about she doesn't want to be Charlotte anymore. She wants to be Ashley
Flair. I mean, hey, maybe I'll give her something to do. I don't know.
Will people stop hating on her? Who knows?
No, absolutely. SmackDown was worse than Collision. Like, are you talking about this SmackDown or just in general?
No, I think he's talking about in general. In
general, I can probably get behind it. SmackDown's been a rough watch, man.
I don't know. I don't know if it's better. I don't know if Collision.
I don't watch Collision.
I don't either. I'd be damned if I watched the CM Punk show when he's not even there.
When he's not there. But yeah, like we had John Cena and Randy Orton kicking off SmackDown. Randy Orton told John Cena to go have some kids. That made me laugh because John Cena just had an interview talk about why he doesn't have kids. And I remember looking on Facebook, and people were all like mad at him and calling him selfish. I'm like, what the fuck
what's hilarious though is Monique the entire time. Yeah, John, tell us. Let's ask Nikki. Let's ask Nikki, guys. Nikki knows. I was like, shut up, bro. But it's funny though because
that Total Bellas.
bruh, you don't even fucking know, bruh. Every once in a while, it's Total Divas and then Total Bellas. It's like, bruh, how many times? But what's funny is John Cena's like rebuttal to that, because he did raise a lot of fucking kids being who he is, bro. Like,
I was a John Cena kid.
I was a John Cena kid too.
I had a watch. I had all the.
Bruh. Christmas, all I wanted was a shirt, the wristbands, and all that, and I got exactly that. I had the fucking John Cena spinner belt buckle and shit. Like,
bro, I remember having a chain gang.
I had the chain too, bro. I had the chain too.
I remember going to a Monday Night Raw. My dad got us tickets in 2008, and obviously I'm the biggest John Cena fan. And this was, of course, when he got hurt, so he wasn't there. This was when Chris Jericho first came back. Like,
oh my god!
Oh, no, 2007. It was 2007, leading into 2008, because this is when he had the pec tear.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember going, and I still begged my dad for the John Cena shirt. Had the big bulldog on the back.
That's the one I had.
Yep. He got me that. He got me the spinner chain. The next day, I went into school rocking it. I had on jorts and everything, bro. I was tough shit.
Bruh,
Ain't nobody in that middle school telling me nothing. And
bro,
then, I remember waking up that morning after the Royal Rumble because I would always run to WWE.com, see what happened. My dad already scoped it out. He's like, "You want to know who won the Rumble?" And I'm like, "Yeah." He's like, "John Cena." I'm like, "What?"
It's a what?
So like, I run to the laptop, hop on WWE.com, and yeah, sure enough, I watched that return like 5 to 10 times before I left that morning.
Collision is a chore to watch. I ain't watching in ages. I told you I'm not watching the CM Punk show when he's not there.
But another thing that happened on SmackDown, John Cena and R-Truth had an interaction. That was kind of interesting.
R-Truth saying, he doesn't care if John Cena needs him. Just let him know.
He said, bro, let me know. Basically,
bro, what if R-Truth is the reason Randy loses, bro?
That's what I literally wrote in my notes when I said that, because I instantly went to my phone. I was like, does John Cena ever manipulate R-Truth? Like, does he use R-Truth? I'm not going to lie. I'd be down for it. I think the two of them together can create unironic.
Like, bro, I could just
like once or twice.
I could just see some shit, because WWE are dickheads. I could see, like, them playing Kevin Owens' theme song or some shit, and then out comes R-Truth dressed as Kevin Owens or some shit. Like, oh my god. Talk about ruining wrestling.
Like, the whole, that's immediately what I thought. I was like, does John Cena go that route? Does he manipulate R-Truth? Or does he just hate R-Truth and doesn't have time for it? Does he just break his heart?
Probably just gonna break his heart, but it would be fun to see R-Truth being played into this whole thing, because again, he did say like that's his childhood hero, bro. Like, come on, man.
I would go. I'd go help him. I'm just saying.
God damn it! I was planning on going to the Money in the Bank pay-per-view, but the tickets are like $472, the cheapest. Motherfucker, if I pay $500, because that's what it's going to be after tax, probably more. If I'm paying $500, my favorite better win Money in the Bank.
John Cena.
Listen, I don't know if it's real, but somebody apparently leaked. No. Somebody apparently leaked that WWE posted up on the shop like a briefcase with like caution tape on it, and then they took it down immediately. So everybody, you already know, nigga. Naomi. But again, you don't know what's true. People just say anything. So, but if so, WWE, what the fuck, man? Fire that man and put me there. I won't do fuck ups.
Like, seriously, I'll wait to do shit when I'm told.
Like, I ain't posting. Oh, you said 3:00. I'm posting it at 4, just to be safe.
But the TLC match
that
happened on SmackDown. Why was this not on WrestleMania? This should have been the Clash of Clans match. This is not the New Day and Viking Raiders.
I think.
Or Raiders, I'm sorry.
I think they had absolutely nothing else for SmackDown. As we saw, Charlotte didn't show up. No Cody. Again, I don't fucking know. I'm not making excuses. I'm just trying to put things in the air because the fact that you didn't have this match on the fucking card is fucking diabolical. We got to see somebody's prosthetic leg being used. Like that shit is crazy.
I mean, that wouldn't have happened if it was on the Mania card.
But at the same time, I feel
like, but still,
a part of me feels like some of it had to be known because it's like, bruh.
I'm still.
I don't know.
The Dawkins spear on Tommaso Ciampa. I was like, no way they're gonna recreate
the fucking.
And they did it through a table. They upped the ante
through a
bit.
table, bro.
I will say, like, the angle that they took that, because obviously that bump I wouldn't want to take.
I wouldn't want to take any fucking bump coming off the ladder, bro.
Coming out of midair like that, I wouldn't want to do it.
One wrong move and you're done.
Oh yeah, I wish they would have shot it a little differently, because obviously, like, when Dawkins is coming down, you see his legs go through first, which, good God, I hope his knees are okay. Oh my God, I couldn't imagine my knees hitting the mat like that.
But even, I mean, shit, ask Adam Copeland how that feels coming off that cage. Gosh. But even with that, it's still like, I mean, it still looked vicious. Like, yeah, regardless of the feet breaking the table, it's like that shit's still gonna hurt coming down.
Yes, it was good though. It was really
the right winner.
I was scared. They played us so
bro.
good.
They oh my that back and forth was annoying.
I was so scared that they were really gonna take the titles off the Profits, because honestly, in my opinion, I think the Street Profits should be champions for the next 25 years. Don't take the titles off them. I think Montez Ford and Angelo Dawkins.
It's definitely probably going to be Fraxium to do said beating the Profits, but it's still too early for that. But they did put but they did put them on the SmackDown roster, so I think that's that for that. So.
And you know what's crazy? I agree. Like, it is a good choice because, like, the options to go against the tag teams Fraxium has, like Motor City Machine Guns, DIY, all those.
Bro, I'm sorry, Fraxium versus Pretty Deadly, bro. People just look at the gimmick, and it's like, and then also that would be 3 of Seth Rollins' students going at it. By the way,
you know what's crazy is, like, Raw has like nobody. At least, like, they just don't show.
Mello don't miss to win them. I feel like what I predicted a long time ago is possibly going to happen, and eventually Mello's going to turn on Miz or vice versa, and that's how you get the Trick Williams call up.
Yeah, I just like Monday Night Raw. They have the Creed brothers, and I know Shush is going to agree with me on this, that they deserve a lot better. I think they are a really freaking good tag team.
I'll never forget that one Raw where they faced the Judgment Day, and I actually thought they were going to win those fucking titles.
And like,
and nothing has happened since then.
Nothing against the War Raiders, and like even the New Day. I love the New Day. The Creed brothers should be in that conversation though. Championship contenders like every week, and they're not. They're just. He
said, "Who's this, Chris?" look at him wanting to hear it again. He's such a.
Maybe one day. The Creed brothers will get the respect that is. Chad Gable, I'm afraid his time's past.
Listen, he got his little thing.
Grande Americano, though, is going to save that group.
Oh, no. Grande Americano is about to win the fucking AAA championship. He's about to face Van Kingo. He's about to face Van Kingo at that NXT shit, bro. I'm telling you. There's no way they don't do that.
People are going to be pissed. People are going to be really pissed.
They're already pissed, bro. But me being Hispanic, I love it! El gracias!
Oh my gosh. But yeah, I mean, an up and down week of wrestling. Lots of controversies. But hey.
Oh, and, to talk about it, because, surprised nobody said anything knowing who I am. Bianca Belair being off of TV for a while. It sucks. I say don't bring her back until Money in the fucking Bank, if I'm being honest.
What did she broke her finger? Is that what it was?
Yeah, she got 3 taped up. One's in the little, whatever you call that shit, the cast. The finger cast, yeah. So I say, because now Money in the Bank this year is in June instead of July. So, I mean, I don't see her being out that long. Maybe a month.
Yeah, bro.
Maybe a month.
Month and a half.
Maybe, yeah. Like, so you bring her back during the Money in the Bank. She could be a mystery, whatever. You could do something with Naomi and Jade, because obviously that's still the plan. But I don't know. Because we don't even know who's going to be the champion by then, because Nia Jax is obviously going to get a match at Backlash, and who knows?
There's no way they do that.
Who knows? Who knows?
They have Tiffany beat Charlotte Flair and then lose to Nia Jax.
Are you guys watching LFG? I don't watch it. I watch like the clips and shit. It looks valid, but like especially on Sundays, I have to work.
That's the show where the Undertaker and them are like coaches.
Yeah.
Okay, real quick. I've seen clips of this. I've been wanting to watch it. When I seen the Undertaker talking to the homeboy about his chain, I just want to smack the shit out of him. And then Mickey James talking about women showing nothing but ass. Like,
but then, bro,
take that seriously.
Bro, but then I don't know what show it is, what promotion or whatever. But then later on during her match, she. So you don't like women showing their bodies, but let's keep sexualizing them.
I don't.
As long as they don't show their ass, we're still.
That's why I feel like some of the stuff they're saying, it has to be scripted, because there's no way.
But then again,
hypocritical.
But then again, I feel like that's possibly the reason why they're like changing her for Michelle McCool. Again, they could just be doing it to, you know, the cool husband versus wife thing. But that comment was very like. You're the one. You're the one who came into your career being known as a fucking stalkerish lesbian. Like you're the last one. Like I didn't know what eating pussy was until you did this live on WrestleMania. So let's really talk about this shit.
That's what I'm saying. Like there's no way she said that, because then the Undertaker talking about the guy wearing his chain.
I didn't see that one. Yeah,
he's like, oh, I'd rip him out. Or Bully Ray said, either the Undertaker or Bully Ray said. I was like, shut the fuck up. Like there's plenty. Like that has nothing.
You know what's crazy? They regardless of who it is, they both say this as Jeff Hardy used to be their opponents.
Like
this man used to have the fucking ear gauges and everything, and so it's like
gauges. There's plenty of people I've seen with like
Jeff Hardy always had his Hardy Boys fucking logo pendant.
Yeah,
never understood how he wrestled with that shit. I always feared like it was gonna turn and like stab him or something, but because that's what the fuck it did to me when I had it, bro. That shit was so short. It used to stab me a little. Like, ow.
So yeah, I don't know. I haven't watched it, but I gotta find some way to watch it. I don't have a cable.
I'm the same way as Chris. All I see is clips. I saw that one clip of homie who like literally like dropped that crazy promo on Punk, and like.
I don't think I've seen that.
You got to see that one, because that's when I have a feeling that this shit is real and some of it's not scripted, because like he let Punk know how he felt, bro. And then you saw Punk's face, like he was all mad. It's on Watch Wrestling. Well, maybe Chris. Maybe Chris doesn't want to give his phone or laptop or TV aids. You know. And
sometimes when I try to use this website.
It doesn't work.
It work because ads just pop up constantly.
Yeah, you.
I don't understand.
With Watch Wrestling, bro, you gotta like, I'd say like 5 to 6, because you get ads when you click on what you want to watch. Then when you finally get to the page that you want to watch, you gotta get ads once you hit the play button, and then when it's like it's a lot of work, bro.
Yeah.
Maxine Dupree got a man. Fuck. Wait, they really go out? BJ Ray and Maxine are a couple, nigga? Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. Shut the fuck up. There's no way that you're telling me. Nah, bro. I know Roxanne's boyfriend is on there. Somebody did a promo on that nigga and said, "Oh, look at me. I'm Roxanne's boyfriend." There's no way, bro. What the fuck? Wait, no, I mean BJ Ray and Maxine. Oh, okay. I'm about to say, nigga, like what? I didn't even know she had a boyfriend. That's the crazy thing. Also, Chris, I don't know if you've paid attention to Evolve. Old girl that's the referee, the blonde one.
Yeah.
She's a wrestler now in Evolve. She's a wrestler in Evolve.
Doesn't she wear a mask? I think I did.
I think so. And then also, if you didn't hear, Kathy Kelly is going to be a manager soon.
You know what I'm about to say.
Oh yeah. All I gotta say is Shador Sanders type of situation, because it's funny. One wants to do it, and you say no, and she leaves, and now all of a sudden,
Hey, there's.
unless it's like what Samantha said, if her leaving made them think of doing this and actually giving more chances, I mean, I fucking guess. But I know WWE. I know the company I've watched for years. It's a fuck you. It's a fuck you.
It's a fuck you.
It's a fuck you.
They really just wanted her to do what they wanted.
Which she was so great at it.
She's great at it. I get it, but sometimes I think you should be willing to give people more chances. Like, and maybe if she was given that chance, she still would have done it on special occasions. Like
Yeah.
or like pay-per-views. You know, like there's no telling what could have happened, and that's with any business and employee relationship. Like, you know, like it's a two-way street. Like, but the management side never usually listens to the employee.
Unless you got a golden ticket.
Excuse me, jeez. But yeah. So I'm a little annoyed about it, but I was watching her little music video earlier today. Miss Samantha Irvin was killing it. I gotta listen to the rest of it.
Yeah, you notice how he said he has to listen to the rest of it? That means he watched the whole video. Nice.
I did. I watched the clip. Come on now. Don't put me on that yet.
Maybe we should start doing shit like that. Like when outlandish shit, like we try to link up as soon as possible and like react to said thing. Like, but again, I don't know how people do that without getting fucking copyrighted, bro. It makes no sense.
I tried to.
Like, I don't get it. I know with Twitch, I know with Twitch, it's if you use the music, you don't get paid for that video. Like, you won't get penalized. They just your ads won't be shown and everything like that. So, but with YouTube, it's like they don't give us a fucking chance, man.
Like, dude, I tried to post my reaction to John Cena winning the championship, and I had underneath a video.
Bruh,
it got taken down on every site.
Bruh, the video with me, Alex, Josiah, and Ant, I couldn't make money off of it because it was disqualified for unoriginal content because the TV was showing. I'm like, come the fuck on, bro. It's a reaction, like it's a fucking reaction. Like I'm not sitting there like showing it, like just standing on the camera.
Hear the TV on in the background. That's why, and that's what made me so angry.
Like, yes, you could see the TV, but like that's not what we're like. Hey, everybody, pay attention to the TV. No, you're supposed to be paying attention to our reaction. And it's like it is what it is. You sick freak. What the fuck did I say? My Steelers should have gotten Shador Sanders. My Giants should have gotten them, but you know.
I mean, it doesn't matter. Browns, Steelers, they still gonna get bullied by Baltimore twice a year. So I'm sorry, Shador. I wanted to see you succeed. You gonna get it. Welcome to the AFC North, baby.
Yep, the best division when it comes to literal straight up beef and straight up body shots and legit I don't like you and nigga fuck you. I'll always remember that one nigga who hit the nigga from the Steelers in the playoffs, nigga, and almost killed him. Pac-Man Jones, I think that's who made that hit. Oh my fucking god, bruh. I think that's Antonio Brown. That's the hit that gave that nigga CTE. I'm telling you, and I'm telling you, bro. That's the hit that changed him, bro. Because he wasn't crazy. He wasn't crazy around those times, bro. It was that fucking hit, man.
Dude, he got destroyed.
I was at McDonald's, nigga. That's how crazy it is. That's one of those I remember where I was situated. I was at McDonald's watching it via Wi-Fi, bro. I left my crib because I had no Wi-Fi at the time. I'm like, nigga, I gotta see this game. All I saw as soon as I got there, that fucking hit. But yeah, Shador, fuck.
That is a wild QB room. You have Shador Sanders.
Yeah, Joe Flacco,
my guy. And then Kenny Pickett.
And then one other dude. Mm-hmm. At least it's not as weird as mine. Fucking do you got two people who should be automatic starters? That's gonna be fun with Russell Wilson and fucking this nigga eating W's and shit. Jameis Winston.
Jameis Winston. Russell Wilson, honestly, like he's
And then we still have Danny DeVito and shit. We didn't let go of that nigga, so what's the point? Because I don't know what my Giants are doing, bro. Now we got Jackson Dart. Stats are good, don't get me wrong. Stats are decent, but it's just like you could have had Shador Sanders, bro.
You know, the Ravens drafted a kicker. You know, Justin Tucker's probably bye-bye.
Yeah, you know a legendary run as a kicker is over when the team drafts a kicker, bro.
They drafted a kicker.
Who the fuck drafts a kicker, bro? Who the fuck drafts a kicker? I don't even think I remember the last time a kicker was drafted. You'll pick a nigga up from free agency or some shit.
Yeah, usually.
Or majority of the time, your like third or fourth string quarterback knows how to kick, so you don't gotta like do much. Like
like that was kind of crazy. I didn't expect that.
Nigga said a kicker. I mean, hey, I remember how many messages we got from you when you was pissed off at that man. So
Dude, Justin Tucker.
Him and Andrews. So hopefully that shit.
Andrew, bro. I love Mark Andrews, but goddamn, he don't need to be starting next year. I don't want to get rid of him. I think that's a little crazy, but Isaiah likely should get some more touches. But that's neither here nor there. So real quick before we leave, I just wanted to run this by you. I know we discussed it a little bit. Some of the people watching at home, I don't know. Did you guys see this?
Oh yeah. Now I know what you're talking about.
You know what Reddit post I'm talking about.
Yep.
So, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to read this for you right now. It says, my husband, who is a 33-year-old male, and she is a 26-year-old female, is obsessed with pro wrestling and is ruining our marriage. Do I leave? Says, my husband was into pro wrestling as a kid. He fell out of it, but over the last few years has eased back into it. I've never been a pro wrestling fan. I thought it was something that people watched as kids and grew out of. But he has become obsessed and is escalating to the point where I can no longer feel comfortable. Oh my God. It started harmless enough. He'd watch the pay-per-view events like Wrestlemania, then he started watching recaps of the weekly shows. Now he's glued to the couch. Every night there's a live pro wrestling event. He watches multiple wrestling shows, not just WWE. So you know this man
shout out to AEW, yep, TNA.
No, he's watching everything.
He a wrestling fan. I give it to him.
She said he started spending money. I mean, a lot of money on merchandise. T-shirts, hats, action figures, the fake belts, etc. I was okay with it, as it was nice to see a passion reignited for something. He's been in a rough spot with work lately, but now pro wrestling is the only thing he cares about.
I love how he's in a rough spot at work, but he got all this money to spend on this shit.
He's got all this money. Like
it's like
he's just stressed at work.
Like
he yells at the TV like he's part of the crowd, cheering and booing. When he's watching and when he's not watching, he constantly shouts out their catchphrases randomly. He says things like "Ye," "Acknowledge me," "You can't see me," etc. He actually gets irritated if I don't play along with him. Like if I don't raise my hand when he says "acknowledge me." Like, could you imagine being that mad? That's your wife. But at the same time, this is hilarious. Keeps going. She says, this past weekend was the worst of it. Those of you who know, it was WrestleMania. He asked me to refer to him as the final boss all weekend. I laughed it off and thought he was joking, but he wasn't. We actually got into an argument about it Saturday evening because he said I wasn't supporting him in the way he needs. Watching wrestling, I look bored and disinterested. I look that way because I am. He's got to be watching 15 hours of wrestling a week easily. I mean, yeah, easily.
Oh yeah, that's definitely. Let's see, SmackDown 3,
Raw, SmackDown, NXT, AEW, everything. Yeah, easily. When Jey Uso won at WrestleMania, he literally jumped on top of our couch, waving his arms. It was embarrassing, and I left the room.
How the fuck is it embarrassing when it's just you and him, bro?
I don't know. Maybe there was people over. She said, I don't want to say too much regarding our intimacy, but he's asked for a lot of role playing lately as well. And it has me very concerned. The things he's asked me to do and say make me super uncomfortable. It's all wrestling related.
I know damn well he
What
was
is
on
he
some.
asking this woman to do?
I know damn well he was on some. Yeah, call me Daddy Dom, mommy.
Mommy. He definitely wants her to be a real referee.
Somebody in the
Stephanie Vaquer.
bro, somebody in the comments was like, that nigga probably wanted her to like throw up the ones after he busted and said acknowledge me. Yo, bro. But go ahead, I know there's more.
Oh my god. She says things have taken a toll on me mentally. It's nonstop. He sends me memes of Roman Reigns and a bunch of other wrestlers. He talks like them, he acts like them, and demands I participate in his real performances. Sunday night, the wrestler he wanted to win didn't win, and it's still affecting him today. His mood's sour and seems depressed. I hate to admit it, but it's been kind of nice. He actually hasn't been loud and noisy as usual. So this man is definitely a Cody crybaby.
Oh, definitely.
That's what popped in. I was like, it's definitely Cody that lost, and that's why he's upset.
But my thing is, she did say that you can't see me. I didn't hear anything Cody related though. Like you would have
no way.
Like with him jumping on the couch, bro, and yeeting, you would expect him to also jump on the couch and say, "Whoa!" Like.
Yeah.
so maybe, I mean, you could be right at the same time. Maybe she did forget some things, but who else? Who else would? I mean, what did she didn't? She said nothing about him saying yeah. So I mean, Jacob Fatu didn't sour him. I mean, LA Knight losing. Who fucking knows though?
That was Saturday too. So I don't
oh
know,
yeah, that was
honestly,
Saturday. You're right.
I don't even know if this is like 100% real.
Could it be AJ Styles? Could Logan have made this man upset? Like, you know?
I don't think it's. I think the only thing that can make you that upset is Cody not being Cena. Like,
but it's like talking about. He says things like acknowledge me and you can't see me. I don't know.
He says she was like, I need help. I just don't think I can deal with it anymore. He sings the wrestlers' songs, does their sayings. He's got all their T-shirts. He's even got tickets to the next show coming through in about 3 weeks, but I just don't think I can take it. Oh, man. That is just, it's too much.
I just have to say I'm lucky for the significant other that I am with who enjoys and dabbling in the wrestling as well.
The fact that, like, I don't have to deal with the complaining, because I don't know if I can take it.
Bro, we could be cheating. We could be at the bar 24/7 going to strip clubs. This man is at home going to work and living a normal life, and just because of you not liking it, it's an issue and it's ruining your marriage. This is as stupid as that one chick. Again, we don't know if this Reddit post is real. It could just be somebody looking for clicks and shit. But just like that one chick who made a fucking video after the Super Bowl saying, I'm divorcing my husband because he booed Taylor Swift at the Super Bowl. He knows how important Taylor Swift is to me in my life. He like, bro, this has to be fake. There's no way that y'all are letting these little things like end your marriages.
I don't think I could be with somebody that, as a grown woman, loves Taylor Swift that much.
And that's my thing. It's like, you could like who you like, but it gets to a point where if I don't like who you, it's like me and Monique Wrestlemania weekend, bro. Like that's like me or her saying to the other, oh well, you know, if Bianca wins or Rhea wins, you know, I'm gonna divorce you because I already know how you're gonna celebrate and shit. So just be prepared. Like that shit's so dumb, bro. Like that's why it has to be fake. But if this shit is real with the dude, homie, you gotta find yourself somebody else, brother, because we could be doing so much worse. He's not hanging with the boys. He's not even doing the worst thing. He's not even fucking gaming. At least you can still kind of interact with the motherfucker. The ones who game, you're done. Like,
I remember the first time I sat down and watched wrestling with my wife. At the time, we were dating. I don't remember how long, a few months. Because I think we sat down to watch Royal Rumble 2018 because that was the first women's Royal Rumble. And like I just remember her saying, "Oh, I don't know how you watch this fake stuff, this, that, and the third." Fast forward a year later, she was sitting right next to me at WrestleMania, cheering her ass
And,
off.
and not only that, she has a bunch of wrestlers that she highly
She
dislikes.
does. She has a bunch that she cannot stand.
Isn't that
You
funny?
know,
Isn't that's the beautiful thing? Going from this fake shit to actually having hate,
to
not
real
hatred,
emotions.
real emotions
No,
towards something
real
that
hatred.
I don't ever
She
want to say
thinks
somebody hates
these
somebody, but
characters are real.
but that's the thing. When prior she said fake, it's just such a beautiful thing.
It's so It's so funny because she sat there and watched it. She was kind of into it. And then I think there was WrestleMania that year. I think that was the same WrestleMania when the Undertaker squashed John Cena. I think, if I remember correctly, 'cause that was 34. Because we went to 35. So yeah, it's been a ride.
But yeah, that whole thing, girl. At this point, whoever you are, you make no sense. He could be cheating. If he wants you to be Maxine Dupree for a night, just be Maxine Dupree. If he wants you to be Rhea Ripley, just wear a black wig and be goth. Like, just do it. Like,
Yeah,
what the fuck?
just be Rhea Ripley for me for one night.
That.
Don't give me shit about
Don't give me shit about it.
it. But I mean, as far as the rest of the week, is there anything else you want to talk about before we get off here? I know you got work soon.
Yeah. Shush actually brought it up. The Karrion Cross situation.
That
I
promo he cut was top notch.
and I'm gonna say the same thing I've said on every podcast, every video. Like Scarlett's face going from "Ooh, I love this" to "Honey, I actually like our house. Like, can you stop?"
He
Like,
said no, no.
like homegirl was like, "Honey, we went over this promo for weeks. Your line was supposed to be the guy in the back. I'll see you later." Like, you know, like, not go fuck yourself. Fuck you. Like, what the fuck? I love it. It's another Miz like promo that yes, it is scripted, but there's real fucking emotion behind it all. I feel like it is bullshit that Karrion Cross has had no fucking path to anything, and they've just used his fans with the whole anybody that goes with Karrion Cross turns heel, because it wasn't that beforehand. It wasn't until people started like, wait a second, Karrion Cross with the Bloodline. Look what's happening to the Bloodline. Karrion Cross with Drew. Look what happened with Drew. Then the Rey Mysterio stuff. They started it. So it is.
And it was the same thing with the Fiend. They did that same thing. With
Yeah, and it's bullshit. So I love it. I hope they're saying there's supposed to be a good build up storyline for him coming soon. I don't know what that is. It's not the Wyatt Six because apparently Alexa is coming
Speaking
back.
of the Wyatt Six,
Alexa is apparently coming back as the leader. So
honestly, and like what should happen with the Wyatt Six is she should come back as the leader. I don't know how y'all would feel about this, but obviously this would be if they wanted to do it this way. I would honestly have like something with the Wyatt Six in the ring. They're feuding with somebody. I don't know who the hell it would be. But then you just, what's up, Brian? Appreciate you stopping by, bro.
yes, sir,
If the Wyatt
Brian.
Six was to have Alexa Bliss as the fucking leader, I think they should be getting like beat down or something. And then they like Bo does that fucking maniacal laugh he does. He's really good at it. He's really convincing at it. I feel like we should have the Titantron say, "We're really glad that you're our friend, and this is a friendship that will never ever end." You could literally have Alexa go be back. She could bring that funhouse back. Like I'm not saying doing it every week, but as like an introduction, have her walk through that door and start talking, and then as like the heels or whoever's watching is watching the Titantron, I would have Alexa come out from under the mat, and she has like a modified like woman fiend mask
Mm-hmm.
that like it's not like she's a permanent thing. It could be removed or whatever, just as like like tribute kind of thing. Not like it's like, oh, I'm gonna be the permanent fiend. Like a tribute kind of thing. She could rip it off, hit him with Sister Abigail, and they could all join together. How
And the only faction that's around right now is the Judgment Day.
and they're on Raw.
But I mean, the Wyatt Six been off of TV for a minute, so you know WWE. It doesn't matter if they were on SmackDown. Like they could show up on Raw.
And like my thing is, I don't, but at the same time, I think she could be the thing that
Here's the thing,
on
though.
TV.
Shush, you have to understand. You don't want it, but it's obviously what she wants, bruh.
Like if that's what she wanted, like she came back with the Lily doll, like I think she could be a breath of fresh air with them. I think they need something like star power wise. And it's no offense to Bo Dallas. It's no offense to any of them. There's no star in that group. You put Alexa Bliss in there as the leader, and her and Bo Dallas like together on top is a whole different story. Now I don't know if the rumors are true that they were off TV because Bo was hurt. I don't know. I think they started off so hot, and it's the tapes, the debut interviews where Uncle Howdy's interviewing Bo Dallas. Like those were raw.
I made TikToks off of that shit, bro.
They were so good, and then it was just like nothing else. Like the in-ring work, I thought was perfect for what it could be. They're not unstoppable. They're not unbeatable. They're just crazy people.
That's it. They're just crazy people.
And that's the problem with Bray Wyatt went so wrong was because he was unbeatable as the Fiend. But then when he was Bray Wyatt, he was beaten all the time. There needs to be that balance. And then like you give someone like Bray those superpowers, like they kept trying to give him before he became the Fiend. Like it just didn't make sense. Like he can project maggots onto the ring, but
let's not let's not talk about that WrestleMania match, please.
I think that the Wyatt Six could really be so much more. I love the horror themes in wrestling. I know it's not everyone's bag, but that's why wrestling has a little bit of everything in it. And I would really enjoy something new with these guys, especially Rowan. I love Eric Rowan. I think he deserves a lot more too. Like just from a human being perspective.
Yeah,
like he's a really good dude. Like I want to see him on TV more.
But guys, if there's anything else before we go that you would like to talk about, you know, Shush brought something up, got us another extra 10 to 11 minutes. Because, you know, we don't remember everything. Or maybe some, oh shit. As soon as I said that, we didn't even fucking acknowledge that Selena Vega won the Women's United States title.
I forgot about that, honestly.
And I forgot about it too. And just like I said in my video, it's mainly because I feel I still wanted Chelsea to hold on to that. It is what it is. But I don't know how good the title reign is going to be simply because of the fact of the heels that are on the show.
You just have Chelsea Green.
And everybody else that's a heel is in bigger storylines. I don't see Jade. I don't see Jade's not a heel, but I don't see Naomi doing anything like that for a while. I don't see Nia going to it because then she's going to fucking squash her.
Yeah.
So it's like, I love the moment, but that's the one thing
we also didn't talk about at all.
What happened?
Becky Lynch heel turn.
Because it was already like, bro.
We already knew it was gonna happen. Like,
I really feel like, regardless, you should have just had her turn heel at Mania because you could say, oh well, we wanted her to have a moment. Motherfuckers were chanting one more time to have Becky manhandle slam Lyra again after she turned on her.
It wasn't even.
Yes, people love Becky. Yes, people love Becky as a face. But y'all got to understand, people love Becky so much more as a heel. When a heel is getting one more time chance, it's like, so y'all really don't give a fuck about the baby face at all. Like,
y'all don't give a fuck about Lyra.
Fuck a Lyra. So it's like, and then for that, it's like, again, I don't care for Liv Morgan. But you should have just gave her the fucking moment to have a win. Now old girl's 1-6 at Mania. That's disgusting. It's like you should have just gave her the W, bro. It's like that was so but the moment fans would have still been happy.
Axel actually sticking up for Liv Morgan is crazy right now.
Cause it's stupid, bro. She wins it back. They win it back the next night. Fucking Raquel's like a 20-time tag team champion now. Like it's fucking crazy.
She's a certified Hall of Famer at this point with all these tag team title runs, man.
Shit, at this point, fuck it. Liv Morgan and Raquel going into the Hall of Fame together. Like, because now that's what they were.
Hall of Famer Raquel.
What was it? They had 3. Now they have 4. The most ever. Like, come on, bro.
Yeah, it's something crazy.
But yeah, I think that's about it. I think me and Chris found the 2 hidden gems that weren't talked about. I'm pretty fucking sure.
And then
JD McDonough made a comeback, but
JD McDonough came back. That was cool. Yeah, I can't remember. There was so much stuff that happened on this Raw and SmackDown. Aleister Black. We didn't even talk about Aleister Black.
You see?
Oh my gosh.
You see?
They just kind of, everyone's like, oh, I honestly thought they were going to run the same AEW angle. Like, I thought Cody was going to be out there, the lights were going to go out, and Aleister Black was going to be there to hit him with a black mask.
I thought
they were going to do the same exact thing.
I think everybody.
I was like, that's how they keep Cody away for a while.
Isn't that how he disappeared and then came back to WWE?
No, they had a match.
Oh, they had. Oh yeah, they did have that trilogy. I think
Cody ended up having that.
He beat him.
Yeah, he beat him. Yeah, Cody won that feud, and that's why I think
I guess they don't want to have reference.
Aleister and the Miz, like the Miz was out there in a whole white suit.
Listen, people don't like it. But The Miz is the guy that's there to put every newcomer over. He did it. He did it with Cody. He's gonna do it with fucking Aleister Black. It's just while being with Mello. So that's like another thing. Y'all got him doing 2 things now.
I hope Mello can get out of that soon. Like, no offense to Miz, I just think like this shouldn't be too long. Shouldn't go for another 1 or 2 months, maybe. Anything more than that, I feel like would be a waste.
I just hate that I wanted him to be King of the Ring and they give him the fucking Andre bullshit. Like
the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal needs some stakes. It needs to lead to a mid-card title match. Like, there's no reason to have it. Like, it's just there. But I don't know. But
I think that's it.
That is it. Remember, guys, next week, big WWE Mega Jeopardy that I created. 80 questions.
80 fucking questions, nigga.
Honestly, there's probably like 4 or 5 landmines. There's something new I'm going to be introducing.
Oh my god. I gotta try to get some new faces, bring some old funny faces back. Y'all know how we do with these Jeopardies, man. I haven't won a single one. It's been Josiah and Tato, but here comes Shush talking about is there room? I don't know, bro, because are you actually gonna score any points? Are you gonna get over 1,000? Are you gonna like
honestly, Shush, if you can promise me to score some points, I may have a spot.
No. Here we go, Shush. Here we go. If you make it on time, meaning you have to be the 3rd person, meaning me and Chris have to be in the back, and you have to be the first person to show up. If you're any other placement, bro, no.
I'm okay with it.
That's our challenge to you.
Oh shit.
What happened?
Yeah, what's up? I almost dropped something. Almost dropped something from my.
Oh dear Lord.
That wouldn't have been good. But yeah, I mean, it's gonna be a fun time. Definitely make sure you join us, and I hope y'all have a great rest of your weekend. I'm gonna get off here.
Yes, sir.
Get some fried chicken.
Gonna go get ready for work. Yeet.
I want food soon.